I'm Von Amory and welcome to Lofty Mind. For the first episode, I will be talking about being a critical reader or audience. Tips on how to spot fake news. Okay, so we are receiving tons of information on COVID-19 pandemic. But it is also important that with this tons of information, we know how to spot fake news. So the first thing that we should know is credibility. So when we say credibility, we are pertaining to the capacity or power of being accepted as true, honest, or real. The source is very reasonable for you to believe. Okay, so when you are reading news or watching news, you have to look for reputable sources. So what are these reputable sources? The first thing or the first organization is the WHO or the World Health Organization. The second one is your country's ministry or Department of Health. The third one, we also have Red Cross and other non-profit organizations or private organizations. The fourth one is print and media sites. So you have CNN, you also have Inquirer, Manila Bulletin, Philippine Star, and many other print and media sites. The fifth one is following pages or websites of universities, Ivy League universities, or universities that delve much in research. Okay, so those are just some of the credible sources or credible sites that you should follow if you want updates on COVID-19. Number two is to know the content creator. So when we say content creator, we are pertaining to the writer or the publisher of that video or article. It is important that you know the identity of the writer. Who knows, maybe it's just a pseudonym or just an evil hand hiding behind the computer. Okay, so when you spot the identity of this writer or content creator, you look if he or she is associated with those credible sources that I have mentioned: CNN, Philippine Star, Manila Bulletin, Inquirer, university pages and websites. You also have the WHO, Ministry or Department of Health. So the writers of those credible sources will provide you with updates, with legit updates. Okay, so the third one is time. So time or the date of publication is very important. So there are a lot of information being spread in social media or in the internet wherein they have edited this information from those credible websites. So now, for example, if you are going to spot an image, that image, the date that was published on that image was February 30, 2020. Now, if you are going to think about it, there is no February 30 because February only has 28, 29 days. So that's if it has February 30, 2020 or dates that are not included in the calendar or dates that are very obsolete, that's past news. That's past news. You try to look for articles or videos that are very recent or very timely. The fourth one, aside from the credibility, content creator, and time, you also have to spot for technicalities. When we say technicalities, these are just the small matters that could indicate that it is a fake news or of unreliable information. So technicalities, for example, in images, you try to look if it is Photoshop or edited. So you look for editing marks or changes that may have been added or removed from that image or video. For articles, the technicality that you could look for is on grammar flaws. So if it is If it is an update from a reputable or credible source, tendency is that it will be published with no grammar flaws at all. So, or no grammar flaws or just little grammar flaws. But if an article or a video or anything, any information provided to you has a lot of grammar flaws, then you have to think twice before believing that information. Because when it is to be published, it goes under a copy reader or a proofreader or an editor. So, of course, these credible sources also have to look for their language. That's why these technicalities may mean a lot to these companies or to these sources. The fifth one or the last one is the content itself. Yes, the video itself, the article itself, the information itself that was provided or the body. Now, the content would also depend on you. Yes, because as a reader, as a critical reader, as a critical audience, you have to comprehend, analyze, and synthesize the information that is provided to you properly. So I have seen a lot of videos, a lot of articles wherein some of the people were misled. It's up to you being the receiver of that content. Because, for example, this video says that bananas can cure COVID-19, then it has been sensationalized that people went buying for bananas in the market. That's why the prices also of these bananas have risen. So, yes, bananas can boost your immune system, but it cannot cure, it is not the cure really for COVID-19, because a lot of researchers have found that the virus can only be cured through a vaccine and other procedures. So for that information, it was only provided for you so that you could boost your immune system. So it is up to you to boost your immune system for precautionary measures or for those people who are recuperating, because they have to boost their immune system. They have to take a lot of vitamins and minerals which their body really needs. Okay, so the fifth one, is up to you. It's the content, it's how you comprehend, analyze, and synthesize the information that is provided for you. So the first one, again, is credibility. The second one, look for the identity of the content creator. The third one is the date of publication. The fourth one is on looking for technicalities, and the last one is on content, on the comprehension of content. So those are just 5 tips on how to spot fake news or how to stop yourself from being misled. Be a critical reader, be a critical audience. Thank you. I'm signing off, Von Emery. Please don't forget to subscribe Lofty Mind. Thank you.